This is the video review for Transformers Reveal the Shield Deluxe Class Optimus Prime. Now, I had never seen this wave of deluxes in stores around me because I really hadn't gone and looked for hunting for these kind of figures for a while because just as you saw I didn't post any videos and I really didn't collect all the time that I didn't post videos. It just was. I just didn't have much, I just didn't do it. So I'm actually kind of glad I didn't, go out and look for him then, because albeit I just found him, I found him at TJ Maxx today for $6.99, obviously plus tax, but, they had him and the, leader class, like the Face Ripper Battle Hooks Optimus for $25. Now I would have gotten that if it was the leader Starscream, but they didn't have him, unfortunately. So I decided to just go ahead and get Optimus, and man, I don't see why people didn't like him. Obviously there's bits and pieces of him that aren't, great. Obviously like with panels and stuff, which you'll see in a minute. But it is a really nice figure. It's not like most robots in disguise where you aren't able to tell it's a robot because you can clearly see his arms and legs. So, that's the only real downside. He does come with his sword, which turns into the trailer hitch. You can see the sword is pegged in under there, which you'll see in a minute. Very nice truck. You can see he has his flames there, some really cool flames. The only really bit of paint issue I have is up here. Don't know if you'll be able to see that. Just hope my camera will zoom in. There we go. You can just see how it's uneven on this bumper area, but that's okay. So to transform Optimus, what you want to do is lift these up, unpeg the legs from that piece there, and you want to unpeg the sword, lift that out, pull this piece, there we go, pull it out, and lock it into place to make his sword. You want to come back over here with the figure, and you want to separate the two halves of the truck, which become the arms. You want to lower the arms down like that. You want to put this panel to, how I do it is I put this panel to the side and rotate the hand around. Do it the same with this one. I lost my direction there for a second. I'm going to pull the camera up. There we go. And then you just want to fold the feet down and out, like so. Get him to stand, and there you have Optimus. Now, he's got a cool, way that you get his head out there. Also, another thing that what you want to do is you just push this piece back, and then you clip those two pieces together until you can hear them pop into place. And because it's warm in here, this is probably the warmest room in my house, the reveal the shield symbol is really working nice. So then you want to, just how I do it, then you want to pull out the head there and peg that like that. And you want to fold the doors, or the windows, in. Sorry, my fingers are a little big. And pull that down, like so. And it stays in place there. Just fix them up. Get him to stand. And put the sword in his hand, which is a little tight grip. There we go. Put his sword in his hand there. And there you have Optimus. Oh, turn away from the camera. Very nice figure. I don't see, like I said, I don't see why people really didn't like this figure. Like the look of it. Obviously, to me, he's still not the best designed, design-wise, best figure. Not by a long shot, because there's obviously, the bulky shoulders I don't mind because that's how they were. Really the only issue I have with this toy, honestly the only real issue I have, because they kind of get the backpack pegged together nice and, you know, very nice. It looks really nice. The only problem I have is the panels here. I wish you could have just folded it in half at least. You know, put a little pin in here so you could fold it, so you could, you know, fold them in half so then it wouldn't stick out as far. You know, maybe wrap it around his arm to give him some armor or something. I don't know. It's fine. It's just, they could have done a few things with it. Oh, actually, I did forget something. Not surprising. This part isn't really mandatory. It's pretty optional. You can rotate the wheels up and over, you know, to separate them. Sorry, this is not, my Prime just does not want to move. Hold on, let me do this real quick. There we go. It's just not wanting to work with me. I had the same problem with it earlier. But what you want to do is you just want to fold those up. Of course, as soon as I put it in the camera angle, it becomes easy. Alright, sorry about that. But you know, I know the wheels kind of look like they're in the way, but to me they really don't take anything away from the figure, because it kind of just makes, actually it adds a little bit to the figure for me. The only real flaw with pulling up the tires and filling in the legs is that with the pieces that here on the elbow, it kind of limits the articulation a bit and how you can position the arms. Not much, but just a bit, which is a little unfortunate. They get a very nice head sculpt on Optimus, very nice. Really like it. They got some really nice colors on Optimus. You know, no real bland colors. Obviously, they just have the plastic color. You know, the general plastic grayish off-white color, but I don't see any issues with it. The sword, you know, obviously, if it was any sharper, I guess they'd have to probably make it out of soft plastic, which really would have bothered me because they do it with so many weapons now. Example, crankcase, Dark of the Moon Deluxe crankcase's fingers. The original one, they chopped off the middle finger, which unfortunately that's how mine was. There was a very limited run of them that came out with the full fingers out at retail, but unfortunately I've not been able to find one. And then now there's new ones with, like, I think molded fingers coming out. I don't know. I really don't care. I'm just happy with the one I got. But you know, very nice figure here. It's got it's not back heavy, or it's not heavy at all or loose or anything, because it's got the back pieces here, the heels. You know, so very nice. It's got a very nice, you know, Optimus head, but then it's got like the G2-esque, you know, look to it. Very nice. I like how they got the faceplate kind of pointed and all that. So very nice. Articulation-wise, the arms can rotate a full 360 degrees. The arms can go in and out, rotate here, bend at the elbow. The hands can rotate a full 360 degrees, and then they can go in and out because you can see there's a little pin there. Has waist articulation, which is hindered a little bit by the little bit of a backpack that he has, which is a little unfortunate. The head can rotate a full 360 degrees. It's on a ball joint. Look forward and back. Go side to side just a little bit. The legs are on a ball joint. They can go forward and back, side to side. You can rotate them up the upper thigh there. They can bend at the knee, and the feet are on ball joints. So you can have them have the heels in the front, and you can get a multitude of poses out of that. So very nice. When I first pulled him out of package earlier this morning, the feet, when I first transformed them, were kind of loose, but now for some reason it feels like they've tightened up. I don't know. But like I said, very nice figure. You definitely want to go after him if you have a TJ Maxx or a Marshall's nearby, because both of those places have seen them. Marshall's seeing more of the Reveal the Shield Voyagers, like Grapple, Lugnut, Strafe. Those, they haven't been around much, but they have been seen more at Marshall's than TJ Maxx. So I just will continue searching my local TJ Maxx's and my one local Marshall, and hope I can find some more of this stuff, because this is very cheap for these you know, pretty semi-rare figures. So there you guys have it. Transformers Reveal the Shield Deluxe Class Optimus.